Well, Dan, officials tell me that the drop is because of the funding going to preventive methods like education. Funding is important in the valley because the area experiences a year-round mosquito season. The county hopes to receive continued funding before the summer starts.
Cameron County sees the Zika virus from the front lines and knows how damaging it can be. Last summer, the Cameron County Health Department obtained more than $800,000 from the state government to fund the fight against Zika. As Cameron County Judge Eddie TREVINO says, that was just a one-time shot in the arm, and the county needs to implement permanent, regular Zika funding to prevent negative impact.
What we're trying to emphasize is that if we invest the money now, initially as part of the preventive care and education and outreach, we'll probably be able to save money down the road with regards to a worse outbreak.
The funding used is for educational outreach, research, and vector spraying. But that type of spraying for mosquitoes can be costly, with prices reaching into the millions for the chemicals used. And education also plays a part in prevention.
So the dollars that are being spent on Zika education, that everybody's hearing about it, on Zika response and control, that's exactly why we're not seeing it being an outbreak, and I hope we don't see it being an outbreak.
Last year, the county had a total of 33 Zika cases, while this year the county saw 20. Judge TREVINO says they'll do everything to protect the public's health, even if it means using county money.
If the legislature didn't address it or put funds aside, it's much harder to get to. The reality is we don't want this to become an emergency situation so that we're having to address it down the road.
But keeping Zika in check will also require cooperation between the United States and Mexico to prevent the virus from being spread across the border.
You know, prevention is tricky to spend money on because if it's working, it looks like you're not getting anything for your money because nobody's getting sick. But you need to keep it going. You need to keep up on it.
Since we do live on an international border, we can't control how Mexico handles Zika prevention, but Judge TREVINO says the county has been in contact with health officials on the other side. In the studio with complete Valley coverage, Stephen Seeley, CBS 4 Valley Tonight.